Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Smitty here, and it's been a minute since I've put up a recording, but getting back into the groove of it here. And what I want to touch base on with you guys is in regards of real player movement. What this system, how much is it going to impact Madden? Like, what can we potentially expect? And the cool thing is that there are two games that are utilizing this kind of technology right now. So it can help give a good idea as far as what we may be able, what we can expect when it comes to Madden, or at least potentially expect, because we don't know how it's going to play out in that game yet. But before I get into it here, let me go ahead and I'm just going to read off the description for what they have in the player motion technology. If you want more information, I'm going to have the links to the EA website. So if you haven't seen the details yourself, you can check them out. That'll all be in the description below, along with the other two articles about FIFA and UFC 3 here. But getting into it, okay, for Madden, so it says built real player motion, built from the ground up. Real player motion transforms the way you play Madden, delivering game-changing control and precision on the field. Realistic character movements provide smooth, immersive animations for adaptive and believable player motion, while animation variety creates authentic movement unique to positions and body types. Your favorite players become true to life from snap to whistle. Now, that, we leave that up to imagination at this point. We don't have anything else to go by from a visual as of yet until EA Play, okay? Now, getting into FIFA, just going off the blog, and I mean, you guys see the gameplay I got on screen here. But I'll showcase it in streams, made videos, things like that, periodically showcasing this game. You see the player attributes, you see the player movement, you see all those elements. So just touching on their blog about FIFA 18 here real quick. They said, we use new motion capture techniques to record Ronaldo and other top players in full flight. Real player motion technology brings that data to life to ensure gameplay accurately represents the reality of football, with players feeling and moving just as they do on the pitch. So while they're talking about unique style as far as the players are concerned, that's the thing about it. That's key here, is to make players feel unique in their own right, even if they didn't necessarily capture, obviously they didn't capture every single player in soccer and mocap their skills to a T and everything. So it's like everyone's particular style is in the game. But as you can see here, like, once again, touching more on the player personality, you have Ronaldo's signature free kick, Sterling's unique turns, and Griezmann's technique. You'll recognize them all in FIFA 18, as for the first time ever, players' real-world motions, size, and attributes inform how they move around the pitch. So what that sounds like to me is size as far as height and weight, along with skills, all play a role in this. And I mean, you're seeing position being respected, you're seeing player physics, ball physics being respected to a very great degree here in this game. Especially when I play it, I see it. So I know every game's got issues and flaws and stuff, but this is the point of emphasis here, is like you see a great deal of tangibility in this game when it comes to the physicality, spacing, opportunities, like you seen the goal that he hit there, all these different elements you see done in the game. Okay, and this is the kind of stuff we want to see in a game of inches like football. Now, does this mean that are we about to start seeing individuality as far as distinct, quarterback stances and mannerisms that they showcase? Same thing with running backs and wide receivers and things like that. Are we going to start to see where you can really differentiate the way players look on the field, how they move, how they perform, how they accelerate, how they turn, cut, all those different things? That's going to be critical, because now you're really bringing that differential across the board in terms of diversifying the player portfolio across the whole entire game. So I'm gonna showcase some UFC play, and I'm gonna get into that article too and break down how they utilize the real player motion tech in their game to end the video out here. Alright y'all, so now I'm back. Got the UFC gameplay going on screen there. Just got a random match up there. But I'm going to use this and talk about the real player motion tech that's utilized in UFC 3. Okay? Now, basically, just reading it here verbatim, said every punch, kick, block, counter has been recaptured and rebuilt in UFC 3 using cutting-edge real player motion tech. 5,000 new animations rebuilt from the ground up. Now you can move, strike, create seamless combinations with fluidity and freedom of the world's best fighters. Slip and strike while in full motion to execute dangerous counters, adding new levels of strategy and competition to every fight. It also recreates the styles of world-class fighters, mirroring the look and feel of your favorite fighters like Conor McGregor, GSP, and others. So this helps with the animation system. This is number one. It said features cutting edge animation tech that makes every move, every strike, every combination more realistic, responsive, and rewarding. Let me see. Okay, they talk about risk and reward system. Go past that. Okay, here we go. Hyper-realistic locomotion. Footwork is now at the forefront of tactical fighting in UFC 3. New animations brought to life through RPM tech replicate uninterrupted fighter movement. UFC fighters now move across the mat, close gaps, and manage distances with seamless fluidity. So, with the animations, and then they talk about the striking. So, the way, so it's, once again, we're talking about how this RPM tech is not just, it's all about showcasing a level of realism with player movement, with striking, with showcasing a level of individuality. Like in this case, you have only a certain number of fighters. So it's like, getting their fighter stances, the way they move around the ring. Using this technology, they're able to replicate these animations. They're able to replicate the style, replicate the way that players move. And even if you were to create your own fighter, you can have, there's a method to the madness, so to speak, in terms of how you're going to move around the ring, how you're going to perform strikes. Even when it comes to how fast you're able to deliver strikes. How fast are you able to deliver punches, throw kicks, stamina management, things like that. You're able to get more of a better visual depiction of how all those elements play out. So that's the key thing here. How is this going to translate in terms of Madden potentially? Because like I said, is this going to be done on all 22 players, or is this only going to be on one character? You know what I'm saying? So this is the interesting thing. This is the interesting paradigm. So I'm real curious to see what this is going to do. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. EA Play, looking forward to see what they showcase. But I'm gonna end the video here, and like I said, if you're not already subscribed, I greatly appreciate the sub. Definitely let it be known in the comment section what you're expecting as a good. Golly, that was a mean knockout. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's why we need Fight Night. Just to say that, just sidebar. This is exactly why we need Fight Night back. We need Fight Night, man. But anyway, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Get active in the comment section. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Now, you see realistic reactions, things like that, based off of fighting due to this RPM tech. I want to see the same kind of things happening with Madden, or at least get on that road to getting it there. Like, this would be year one of them adding this kind of system, but I want to see it built out. I want to see what the initial progression of this. And the key thing is it going to apply to all 22 players, or is this only applying to just the character you control? And then, you know, they do some touch-ups to make the player movement a little bit better for other players. So that's going to be a huge element here. So we'll see. But till the next video, you guys, y'all take care. God bless and have yourselves a great day. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace out.